And good evening to Speed Force Racing on a Tuesday night, which means we are racing in Division 1 around Silverstone. I've got myself, SFR Keefs, as your usual commentator, alongside the one, the only, Oliver, who is joining us in the comms box on a more permanent basis. Good evening, Oliver.
Hello, welcome. Yeah, welcome to Division One tonight. Yes, I did race in Division One last week, but didn't really particularly enjoy it, so I moved back into Division Two. But we have got 16 of the best drivers, along with a few Division Two reserves as well. So we're just guided into reserve to make up the numbers. But yeah, looking forward to tonight. It's gonna be a great day at Silverstone, and of course we want to make a big massive shout out to the main comp tonight, Keith, who has had a fantastic stonk of a race last night at this track. So well done to you, man.
Cheers, mate. Just about come down from what was an epic race last night. If you haven't watched it and you've got a couple of hours, sit back and watch last night's race. It was good. But we do have, like you said, Oliver, the fastest drivers of the league racing against each other tonight round what looks to be a sunny qualifying at Silverstone.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting, demanding circuit. Now, tyres, in terms of the tyres itself, it could be anywhere towards a one stop or possible two. I did try two, didn't particularly work out. So yeah, it will be most likely be the two stop that's going to work out for the best for the drivers. No, the one stop, sorry, be the best for the workout for the drivers, because I did an absolute shocker of a job with choosing the wrong tyre strategy. Great of me. Yeah, so we got the Alpine and the Williams, the Racing Bull, and we have got an Haas out as well. Those drivers starts to come out and do their first runs. The first driver out, who's leading the way, is Razfiel in the Williams. Now, what would be the target time, Keith? What would be the perfect time for Silverstone?
So let's compare it to what Div 2 was yesterday. So Div 2 was a 128.5, 128.4, I believe, was pole yesterday. So I think, Oliver, with the calibre of these drivers, you are going to get into the 127s if they put a good lap together. So Razfiel is still on his out lap. He will be the first one to start a flying lap, Oliver. So I'll stay on with him unless... Is this a Haas coming up behind him? Let's stay on board with Razfiel and you can take us through a first flying lap of Division 1.
Yeah, so Raz is just warming up at the moment, going down the hangar straight. We got the Haas, of course, just right there behind. I think it's for Belly or Adams, but it's one of the two. So yeah, Razfiel about to come towards the first of the bit of an interesting line going into Valen Club, but here we go. Onto the start finish straight, onto the Hamilton straight. Now we start the flying lap into the ERS. ERS is now away. Now first corner, Abbey. Fast out right hander. Used to be going to the left hander for a chicane, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that anymore in the modern era. Now we're going to Village and Farm. Slowest corners on the circuit. We go right, we go left, second gear around Farm. Now we go through the next left-hander onto the Wellington straight. Full blast of ERS. No, not ERS anymore, it's battery now. Now we go into Brooklands, a nice long left-hander, fourth gear down, now into Lovefield. It's a patient corner. It goes on for the eternity on the right-hander. Beautifully done on the exit as you head storming towards Woodscut. Pretty much a left-right-hander keep. Now they're one of those iconic corners in the circuit with cops, which is basically the fastest right-hander in any sort of Formula One track in the world. Now we're going to Maggie's and Beckett. He clips the right-hand side, clips the right. Now tucks in towards the final part. Maggie's and Beckett, beautifully worked out to Church. Now onto the hangar straight. Now he's depleted all the battery. Now he's down to natural power alone as we go down towards Stowe, and you can see the Lando Norris stand right in front of him as it turned right to Stowe. Now towards the final few corners, we're heading towards Vale and Club. Clears the right hand side, clears the right hand side. Lovely work. Now it's full on blast of energy. That's a 127.6, and that's a flying lap of Silverstone. So we've also got other drivers coming as well. We've got Amin coming in as well. And I believe Keith is probably back in now.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking on mute for just a moment. I'm just looking, we've got McLaren coming down of SFR Matty, who were our race winner in Division 2 last night, Oliver. No, sorry, he wasn't. He got overtaken by Gags right on the last corner.
I know, you were part of that as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't into that last corner, but what a move from Gags it was. As we see, he might lose it out to the last corner, and that will have completely ruined his lap. We've got the Ferraris coming around the corner. Veloz Ayub Jr. comes across with a 127.2, Oliver, a 127.2.
And Bruce into the 127.6, so 4 tenths slower there for Bruce there. So quite interesting that has come through. We've also got drivers coming in now. That is Chris coming into the 128, so he's about 8 tenths slower going into that sort of section. We also got BTA, Bowie's coming down, and also Dylan, who's on the hang straight, but Bowie's the next guy to complete his final lap. He's just exiting Church and now heading down towards the hangar straight in the Alpine. The Mercedes-powered Alpine. Still find that completely weird to say, I will be honest, but here we go. Exiting and now be abandoned. He's abandoned, so it'll be Dylan who'll be the next guy to complete.
On board with Dylan, then going through Maggots and Beckett's. One of our fast drivers, one of our admins in Division 1 this season as well. Going along nicely through. Maggots and Beckett's gets a great exit and now can put the power straight down for what will be the final 3 corners coming up. He does have a little bit of ERS left, boost left, whatever you want to call it, and uses that nicely. Just runs out at the end as he brakes, and then he'll have that little bit now. Into the last 3 corners. This could be a really good time from the Ferrari driver of Dylan Vince. Can he rival his teammates' pole time of 127.2? He can't, but he does go second. Second place. 1-2
for Ferrari. Fantastic work there for Dylan. Really stable drive there from Dylan. And now put him literally just ahead of Raz. So that was a fantastic drive there from him there. So Adams is starting his final lap in the Haas.
He absolutely is. As he comes around the first corner then into Sector 1, not set a time that he'll be happy with just yet of a 129.0, so he'll be looking to improve as he comes through Sector 2 into these very slow left-handers. Very scary on traction, Oliver, as you'll know, coming out of that corner there. Very easy to put your foot down that little bit too quick.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a nightmare of a corner. And it's still a tenth slower in the first part of the track.
Absolutely. But now is when it ramps up. This is when you are foot to the floor. With these cars, though, I don't know what you think, Oliver, but going through Maggots and Beckett's just isn't as fun with these regulations as it was F1 25 and prior to that as well.
I mean, you gotta go back to the years through Formula One, and I always remember the 2020 era, and I remember Lewis Hamilton in that Merc, the W11, the way it cornered, it literally looked like that thing was on rails. You watching through Maggots and Beckett's, it's like the thing is going at hyper speed. It was unreal on downforce. And you watch these cars today, and it's just. Look, I understand the safety part, and I understand you want to slow the cars down, but you've got to have some element of danger. It's Formula One, it's the grand pinnacle of motorsport, and you see it now. It's just depressing to watch cars have to slow down, immensely slow down, just because of the battery. I'm really glad it's going to change for next season, not by much, but it is going to change a little bit. But I'm really looking forward to the new regulations come out when the FIA announced we're going to get rid of the battery system altogether. Back to neutral, V8s, back to natural power, internal combustion engine with sustainable fuel. That's the announcement I'm looking forward to.
I agree entirely, Oliver, entirely. Right, who have we got then? We have got a Williams, I believe. We've got a Williams of Mo Mino, fast driver in the division, so we'll go on board with him for what might be his last, one of his last flying laps. Currently a 128.1, definitely a faster driver than that is Mo Mino. So we'll stay on board with him as he comes through the slow Sector 1. We'll see what his split is in just a moment as he comes down this straight here.
I love the fact you said split, like it's WRC terms, split in terms of sectors.
2 tenths up already.
Faster. Just a side 2 tenths. So he's getting there. It's looking around P5, just around where Chris and Richie is. So pretty interesting to find out how that's going to work.
Going along nicely, gets a little bit of a slipstream possibly as he comes around there and into Maggots and Beckett's flat out with a little bit of boost. So hard to keep that boost percentage up throughout a qualifying lap of Silverstone. Never mind in the race itself as well. But this will be nice. He won't run out of it straight away, and will recover a bit as he breaks into the right-hander. Maybe picking up a bit of slipstream. No, that car's well out of the way, so he'll have some clear air into the last 3 corners. Oh, he just touches that curb a little bit, unsettles the car, will lose a couple of tenths because of it. Still comes across with a 127.6, so puts himself into 4th place.
Sets a personal best, 3500s faster in the 2nd sector. So Raz on a little bit of an improvement.
Great lap from Momina, but the guy behind him, Bruss, is just short of a tenth faster on his time, so that, even though just short of a tenth, could potentially put him up to 3rd position if he finishes off this sector 3 nicely, which is going along. Car in front, but won't be affected as long as these are 2 nice corners, and he gets back on the throttle here.
Veloce, I'm sorry, he's just gone a personal best again. He's going to improve. He's going to improve. Veloce is improving. If he can nail the final sector, we could look in a dead 27 or possibly a 26. Because Veloce, round the final corner. Oh, it's just a shy of the 126. It does improve, but only just.
Still a great lap though. That's going to be hard to beat. He's already 2.5 tenths faster than 2nd place. Oliver, who have we got on a lap? Oluwa Richard is just short of a tenth up on his time.
Yeah, Dylan's a tenth quicker as well. He's just gone past Cops, so he's now going through Maggots and Beckett's now. He's now going through Maggots and Beckett's, now into Church Corner. He's about to approach it now. Let's see how he's looking on time. He's another nearly 2.5. He's pretty much 1.5 tenths up still. There's another improvement here for Dylan, but I don't know if he's going to challenge his teammate, but he could challenge the top guys ahead of him though. As he comes towards the final 2 corners into Vale and Club, now he loses the power. Now he's boosting. Oh, a little bit of a snap, but he's gone into P4.
What a lap from the Ferrari driver. Ferrari's doing really well tonight, Oliver, with some drivers yet to settle up. 5 minutes to go. You'll have some people out on track at the moment. We've got Ulrich Kiet, who is not on the lap because he's got 100% battery.
Gugeli's about to cross the line in the Audi, if you want to have a look.
Let's have a look. Who in the Audi? Where is he? There he is.
Just crossed the line.
Yeah, got him.
Who else we got out there? Richie, he's on a cooldown. I think he's going into the pits. So yeah, I think the drivers are pretty much setting up now to do one more flying lap. Is Veloce going out for another run? He is. Surely not.
No, he's not using the battery, so he is not on a lap.
No, he's boosting. He's going for it.
10 seconds behind it said. Oh no. He's almost level on his time. He is. On 1 tyres.
So Veloce is going for it. He's gunning for it. So he wants to see, he wants to improve again. Is he going towards Cops? Interesting.
We'll have less fuel. It'll make him slightly faster, but then tyres will be screaming by the end of it. If any of the tyre wear from yesterday's to go by. See what his sector time is. I nearly said split. No, he's down.
No, 4 tenths.
4 tenths. Okay. Clusser is on a flying lap and is pretty much the only one on a flying lap at the moment. Gergley was warming up. No, he's coming into the pits. So we'll stay on board with Clusser for now, our Division 2 driver. My teammate in Division 2, doing well in the league, in the division. I think he's one of your rivals, Oliver, for the rest of the season. Is
yeah, he's pretty much. It's me and him having a bit of a friendly banter at the moment, myself and Clusser, and I enjoy it. It's good fun to have a little bit of a fun rivalry with Clusser. I mean, I think it was the first race in Bahrain when we first met up, and we were like, yeah, you know what, I think this is where our season's going to end up. It's me, myself, and him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the little rivalry I'm going to have with Clusser. It's going to be good fun. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Hopefully, my own teammate Halvor will be available for next race. I hope so anyway, because I'm a bit of bad luck with teammates at the moment. And he's down with reliability problems with his wheel. Not his fault, but you know, that's him. And of course, Halvor has had other commitments, so hopefully, Halvor will be available for the next race in Holland.
Let's hope. It's summer holidays. You'll have the people away on the jollies, having a bit of downtime before the summer ends. Absolutely, as Clusser loses it out of the last couple of corners, he won't improve, or not enough to move up. I'm going to go on board then, Oliver, with Mo Mino, who's coming through Magnus and Beckett's. Yeah, he is. He could challenge the top three. He could set a decent time. He's got a bit of boost left down into the back straight. We'll run out halfway down, as we'll see most drivers do in qualifying. But let's see what Mo Mino, been around in Division 1 for a good few seasons now. Well-established driver. Let's see if he can break into the 127 2 territory. Can he get anywhere near Veloce? I have Journey. It's going to be 127.6 and will not improve on his time.
He improved just about 8 thousandths of a second, but that's only improved by 8 thousandths. But good work for them there to improve it. I'm going to admit though, Keith, the cars themselves, they are very good looking. I will admit these are probably the best good looking cars we've had for a while, without the winglets and the smaller scale. I do admit the cars do look a lot more prettier, to say the least, barring the halo. But what lets it down, of course, is the battery. Just get rid of it. That's what I'm going to say.
I think it's I think it's a very popular belief now that this battery just needs to go. You spend half of your time, Oliver, when you're driving, looking down at that blue bar than you do going flat out, which is a bit of a shame, but we are where we are, and we could talk about it till we're blue in the face, mind the pun.
Blue in the face.
That was fantastic. How good was that? Did you like that one? That was brilliant. No, Atlas Copo is on, that said he was 9/10 up then. I started to get really excited.
I'm watching Bruss. He's on a flying lap now. Yep. So he's coming towards the final first sector. He's improved by a 10th. So this could be a good lap coming on for Bruss here.
Yeah, I'll stay on board with him then, Oliver, as he does come through.
I'll keep an eye on Raz. I'll keep an eye on Raz while you're doing that.
Perfect. So Bruss then coming through sector 2. We will see his sector time as he gets out of Maggots and Beckett's. But going along nicely, full throttle through. In 7th gear, won't get up to 8th gear with these regulations, so we'll stay in 7th, and he'll drop down to 5th, possibly 4th, just to give him a boost. Stays in 5th, out of church into the back straight, and he's 1/10 up on his time, and a 1/10 would get him 2nd place and would move him up above the Williams driver of Rasfield, and would put the Mercedes into 2nd place, just behind the Veloce.
Raz is 1:53 up on his time, 1/10, 1.5 tenths up still. Around at the same time as Bruss.
Yeah, Bruss has it. Oh, he loses it into the last corner.
Oh no!
Completely loses it. Hopefully this doesn't affect Rasfield. And he gets out of the way as he comes round. I think he has got out of the way, which is good of him. He comes across the line with a 127.3 and moves himself into 2nd place. Oliver.
Yeah, so watching Veloce now, he's coming on the lap now. Both of the Ferraris are both on the lap now, actually. I think that's Dylan right in front of him. I think it is. Dylan's right in front of Veloce. That's interesting. And Dylan's 3/10 up on the 2nd sector. So this is a very good looking time here for Dylan. This could put Ferrari 1-2 here. Very close. Here goes Dylan. Final two corners. There. Bang. Go. Oh, a little bit of a snap on the little wiggle on the exit. Here goes Dylan. It is P2. Ferrari on 1-2.
What teamwork there from the Ferraris, definitely giving Velosa a bit of slipstream. Dylan with a great time though. And
oh my word. Talking about Ferrari, Williams in there too with Raz and Amino. Wow.
They are some. Look at them times compared to Division 2. That's the gulf you've got between the two divisions. What a qualifying session from the Ferraris, from the Williams. They're taking 1.5 seconds off us, Oliver, in just one lap, which is just crazy.
Now, do I have every right to moan about your guys' decision to promote me? Yes,
whoa,
I had every right to moan.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, there's it's really difficult, the gulf between the two, but it's lovely to see them drive on a Tuesday night.
Well, there you go then. But that's my little rant over. But there you go, I'll let you do your run through.
Absolutely. So we've got Veloso Jr. in the Ferrari in first, Dylan Vince second, and Rasfield your top three. Mo Mino in fourth, Bruss in fifth, Alex Corpo sixth, Oluwa Richie seventh, Olivia Kiat, Olivia Probeli, and Chris Tam rounding up your top 10 with Adams, Leo Grotta as SFR Matti, Gerglich, Clusser, and BTA Bo, who hasn't set a time, whether that's a qualifying ban or not, I don't know, rounding up your top 17. So, will we get a dry race? Will we get a wet race?
Or we get the rain drought that we're having here in England at the moment.
Well, we have had a bit of the wet stuff on the floor today, Oliver, up north.
All right. And here in the south, you've got nothing at the moment. And looking at it's still the heat wave at the moment in England.
Wow, that's it's gone down to about 14 degrees, 15 degrees up here. So it's quite cold.
The weather this week looks bloody perfect at the moment, and it's perfect weather for Donington, for me going to Donington this week. Yay! Isn't
it just? I hope you have a brilliant
degrees.
time. Yeah,
thank you so much.
Exactly what you want. No, I'm jealous. I think we were talking about it a little bit before we came on stream, but yeah, jealous of you, Oliver. Hope you have a good time. Going with, is it Pucker Nettles from Division 2 you're going with?
Yeah, Pucker Nettles and myself. We'll go down there, going up to Donington, watch the British Touring Car Championship for the very first time in real life. Formula 4 and all that lot. Yeah, it's going to be great fun.
Yeah, brilliant. We do have a sunny race in Silverstone for Division 1 tonight as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to be raining anytime soon. Your strategy of choice, Oliver, knowing it's a dry race. One stop starting on the mediums.
It's got to be hot, starting hot. I tend to go opposite. I usually go slow first and faster second. Usually aggressive tire towards the end with lighter fuel. But this is Division 1. They know how to work out a strategy. They know how to nail it perfectly better than we can. In terms of prediction, I still got a feeling that Bruce has still got a fair shout to get a really good result at the moment. It's going to be interesting how he does, but I feel like the Mercedes driver has got something up his sleeve to go and pursue a podium finish.
Yeah, going along nicely is Bruce down in 4th place in the championship. Veloce, Ayub Jr. are current championship leader. Shortly behind is Rasfield in 2nd place. So we will see the battle between Veloce, Rasfield, Odiba Az up in 3rd place. One of our new drivers up in 3rd place in the championship at the moment. And Adams.
I mean, you think about it. If Veloce does not score and Raz does win it, Raz will be leading the championship by 4 points. So if that happens, so Raz is still within a race win shout of still taking on Veloce. So the championship's way far from over.
Including this 6 races left, I believe it is. 5 races left, including this one. So it's plenty to play for.
Yeah.
Rasfield is no slouch either. I've raced with Rasfield, I think a little bit in Division 2, and he is he's rapid. Is Rasfield, so he will challenge the Ferrari, but he'll have Dylan Vince to cope with as well. So if Veloce and Dylan, who I know are mates, are working together or in the party, it'll be really hard for Rasfield to get up there, and Bruce for that matter.
I remember Veloce when he was in Division 3. I mean, I was racing at the time, way back in the early F1 games, and I remember racing with Veloce Jr. I just remember he was in Division 3 and he was gaining up pace, but since I've been away for the past, 3 years, I never expected him to be Division 1, let alone leading Division 1. He's improved so much, and it's crazy how much I missed. It's crazy. I mean, fair play to Veloce.
Yeah, you see, he's. I mean, I feel like I've been around SFR for quite a number of seasons now, but I've always seen Veloce as the Veloce as one of the fastest drivers. So yeah, he's going along nicely.
Just waiting for the green to go. So, did you see the F1 announcement on social media? And they were like, right, something's coming at this certain time, And I thought, hang on, we're going to get this sort of somewhat of announcement going on. No, it was just a promotional video for the second half of the season.
Yeah.
What was the point?
Yeah, exactly. The only thing I've seen recently is that Albon signed with Williams for a further 2 years.
Yeah, congratulations to Albon.
For the year. Does feel like he's been in a little bit of trouble recently, like in terms of his driving over the last couple of months, or should I say the last 4 or 5 races, because we've had the mid-season break. But yeah, fair play on him. So we are going to get going. So we are going to look at these strategies, Oliver. We're going to look at the tyres. And we have got
one hard tyre runner.
One hard tyre runner. That is making it harder for us to look at different strategies. But Gurgley, you never know. That could be the play. Nobody making that mistake of going on to the softs, Oliver. Like a certain someone and Mr. Doran last night did.
Yeah, I will take the clout for that. And Doran as well. We both screwed up on that one. But we had a good little race, myself and Doran. It was good little fun to battle with. It was not particularly great, but, we live and learn, and then we'll move on from there. Veloce, Dillon, Raz, and Amino. Williams versus Ferrari. That's going to be an interesting fight. And outfitting that Veloce and Raz in the top 2 in the championship. We're starting at the top 4 in this race. The only sticky point, though, he has got Dillon right in front of him, and he'll play a bit of a part in this race to help try and fend off Raz. But Amino is in there too. So this will help. This will be definitely in terms of team strategy. Team strategy will be definitely key going into this race. Because if they interrupt the other guy's strategy, then obviously it's going to make up a good race coming up.
Could absolutely. I think you've hit the nail on the head before with it's going to be a bit of a battery management game, especially around here. Silverstone is very, very heavy on that boost. On that boost mode that we've got. So it'll be who manages that well will come out on top. Rasfield then lining up. I'm going to go on board, Oliver, with Rasfield so that we can see the 2 Ferraris ahead and 3rd place. I'm
going to keep an eye on the midfield, so I'm going to take Chris.
As we just wait for BTA Boat, who's just lining up on the back spot of 17th. We will wait for the lights to go out. Everyone is in formation, ready to go. We have got the viewers in the YouTube chat. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are off. That is a great start for Rasfield and a great start for Veloce. Dillon just gets a little bit bogged down, but he does get away. And you'll see Momino in the Alpine, in the other Williams. Challenging his teammate of Rasfield. Are they going to be respectful as teammates between each other as we come through turn 3? Everyone unscathed.
In the midfield. We had a 3-1 going through the midfield there. That was Richie battling away with Kurt and Chris, but it looks like they're all going just unscathed. I did see an AlphaTauri going off on the back of the field. Leo Grotta, that was off ride, but far and all in all, good start, 2 starts at the moment, as Atlas Scopo is trying to take on Bruce, but Bruce drives away with the battery. And we also got Leo Grotta trying to take on Bebelli, trying to go the inside to Cops. No chance. Oh, but Bebelli goes a bit wide there, but holds the place.
Bruce and Amino side by side into Maggots and Beckett's. Mo Amino taking the spot up into 4th place and will now push himself on towards his teammate of Rasfield, who I fear, Oliver, the Williams need to start working together now, albeit we're only at the end of lap 1. Work together to challenge the Ferraris. The top 6 positions unchanged, and we have not had any major collisions that has made anyone lose a lot of places. So relatively stable going through lap 1 as we start lap 2.
Yeah, we've had a big contact at the back there between AAS or AS against Boeing. So that was not been a little bit rough and tumble. But I do agree with you. The Williams do need to work together to not let the Ferraris pull away, because the Ferraris, like you said before, they're going to be working together and try and get away from the Williams. But hopefully the Williams have recognised that and not let them get away. As you can see, Rasfield having a look at Dylan, trying to go on the outside of Dylan, but not going to work out from there. And he's going to try and look down the inside into left field, and doesn't work out. So then still out of stern as Kurt and Alderscopo switch positions.
Yep, very close battle through just before we get to Maggots and Beckett's for Atlas Copper and Kiat. But right now your race leader is your pole starter of Veloce. I have Junior in the Ferrari. And our closest battle right now is between Dylan Vince and Rosfield. Still in formation, the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Williams. As we go into the latter end of lap 2, we have got a little bit of a battle going on between Oluwa Richie, who is overtaking Atlas Copo into the right-hander and does get the move done, but Alex Copo's going to come back at him potentially here, and he's under fire from Chris Tam, who goes in front of him into the last 3 corners, and he does get that move done. What a move by the Red Bull there of Chris Tam. And he'll now chase down. Yeah, he'll now chase down Oluwa Richie. Rosfield on the back of Dylan Vince still. Dare I say, biding this time, saving that battery a little bit. All with similar battery at the moment, so all playing a very, very similar battery game. And Bruce going along nicely in 5th place.
It's all about the cat and mouse game when it comes to the battery. You've got to think about who's deploying. You've got to guess where you're deploying it most, or who's going to deploy it when. When you got this level of battery, who is similar, and they don't know this, the drivers, they don't know if they got a race engineer on their side or not. It's whenever they got a chance to have a look at the other opponent's battery, they'll know and they'll guess when to deploy it, because right now all the cat and mouse game with the top 5. I mean, Bruce is still hanging in there, but only 6 cents per second, so he's still much in this fight. But you got to think it's all about cat and mouse game when it comes to the battery. Who's deploying when and when's not deploying. It's all about timing of when to use it. As here comes Rasfield trying to go on the back of Dylan. And no, he's waiting it out. Smart game. Build the battery.
Absolutely. Build that battery. Keep that at around 50% for as much of it as you can. But going along nicely, like you said. And there are no very, very close battles at the moment. The top 5 unchanged. Kiat making a bit of a dart forward 2 places, getting ahead of Oluwa Richie and Alex Copa, who's made, as we see Rasfield on the inside of Dylan Vince. They are side by side into the slow left-handers. He gives enough room to Dylan Vince. They are side by side, Dylan Vince slightly ahead, but Rasfield will get the better exit on the outside, and we are side by side. Dylan Vince going ahead. Does Rosfield just relinquish it a little bit and live to fight another day, rather than potentially having a little bit of a bit of contact where you don't need it in these early stages? Oliver, how hard is it as a racer when you are 2 or 3 laps in and you are battling with somebody, but you know that you just need to save the tyres a little bit to just pull back a little bit and wait for the right moment?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's if you want to look at the tyres is one thing, but the battery itself, I keep saying again, it's a nightmare to guess, because I keep saying it now to the end of the season. It's all about very much a cat and mouse game of when it comes to using the battery, when to use it or when to not to use it, because right now it's really, really difficult. As you can see, Kurt on the back of Bros down the inside, the LP having a little look, but not getting a sniff at the other. Let me say now he goes to the attack mode and trying to go running on the inside. The Mercedes having a little contact between the two, Interval and Club, and the Mercedes still hangs around the outside, the Alpine on the inside. Oh, and very good driving by the two of them as Kurt gets down the inside. But the problem is now they have lost touch with the top 4.
What a battle as Bruce does overtaking again, Kia relinquishing that position, Oliver, after the hard work there. Maybe because he lost the boost. Maybe the boost is effective. Into that first corner there, but yeah, Bruss now 1.6 seconds behind Momino. And when you break that 1 second gap, it is really hard to take it back, especially around Silverstone. As we see Kia go back ahead of Bruss up into 5th place. They'll be losing time, Oliver, now with this battling. Do they need to try and work together now to get back within that 1 second of Momino and Rasfield to give themselves a fighting chance? Yeah.
Logically, yes. Will they do it? No.
No. Absolutely. That is our closest battle at the moment. Dylan Vince and Veloce then still in 1st and 2nd place. No move made from Dylan Vince on his teammate. Are they working together? Are they in a party? We don't know. I dare say they are, and working together as we see the flashing lights of Veloce. He is just saving that battery. All with similar batteries at the moment in the top 5. Bruss struggling a little bit, losing the place out to Kia. A little bit of a wobble coming out the last 2 corners.
So we have got the top 4 line third.
Proberly gone for a spin. That is him back down to the bottom.
Unlucky. That's really unfortunate. The top 4 line astern, and they should be. They're doing a very good job of just managing the first half available. So they're doing their own work. The top 4, saving the tyres, doing the battery work. So they're doing all they can. Ooh, very little bit swift there from Amino. Very good work there to try and recover that. So he's going to try and catch that back to his teammates. So that's all that. So that's all Linus there. The closest battle is Richie, and Richie now is the guy next to take on Bruce now. I think Bruce is losing a bit of ground at the moment.
Yeah, losing a place to OWI Kate. But you're right, OWI, we are in sync, because I just moved to Oluwa Richie when you started talking about him. So, Oliver, this is going very well at the moment. But he is our closest battle. Dylan Vince, obviously, but I don't think we're going to see a move being done just yet between the 2 Ferrari drivers. Atlas Copart on the back of BTA Bo then. After
Chris
losing...
made an overtake on Leo Grotta, so Chris is through. And we got the Alpine on the inside of Boe. He's on the inside of Adams, I should say. A little bit close there between the 2. And he's just squeezed through. Well done there to Boe.
Great move from him, who can now chase down the V-carb of OWR Leo Grotta, who's battling with Chris Tam, who, as we just said, has overtaken Leo Grotta and will be chasing down Oluwa Richie. Leo Grotta right on the back, sniffing his fumes. Has to let off a little bit, but still gets a good exit and does overtake Chris Tam to put himself up into 8th place. What a move from the V-carb, and leads that little bit of a DRS train now behind him. So we'll be very vulnerable to the Red Bull, to the Alpine, to Adams, who are right behind him, waiting to pounce and make a move. We've got a yellow flag, Oliver. We have got a yellow...
Looks like it's Gurgeli.
Gurgly not having a good time there, down in 17th place in the Audi at the moment. Your closest battle is...
It's Atlas Copart, isn't it?
It looks like it is on the back of Adams.
So this is interesting at the moment. So we have got somewhat of a free train fight. We've got the top 4 line astern. We've got, oh no. Adams and Bowie make contact.
That's going to cost Atlas Copart. They were going around nicely there. They just caught the tyres.
Chris is round.
So the tyres now really starting to struggle. Lap 8. We've got contact between Bruss and Odowiaka onto the inside out of the track. And we're going side by side, which brings Oluwa Richie back into play as well. We have got contacts all over the place. We've got yellow flags. We've got a yellow flag. We've got Ferrari Is that a Ferrari coming in? No, that's an Audi. DNF in of Gurgeli.
Yeah, Gurgeli's retired, yeah.
Yeah. He's had enough of what he's seen tonight. He's going to put his feet up with a cup of cocoa. He has had enough. He's going to join into the stream and watch the rest of the race, I've heard. We've got Dylan Vince on the back of Veloce. He's not going to make a move through Maggots and Beckett's, is it? No, he's not. They need to work together to try and pull free of Rasfield. The two Williams just behind. The Ferrari's still the top 4 unchanged, Oliver. Are we going to get a move done from Dylan? Dylan does get that move done into first place. That is our first swap of the leader of the race on lap 8 between Dylan Vince and Veloce Ayub Jr.
Right, so, guys, this is close at the moment. Raz is now really putting the pressure on the Ferraris, really coming in now, really pushing on the Ferraris. Also, Veloce is getting there too, trying to hold on to Dylan Vince as the Ferraris have swapped positions. And look at this now, is the Ferraris going to swap again? No. So,
sorry, I was just talking on mute. Just saying then, lap 9, you're maybe going to start to see somebody pit on the mediums. I wish I'd have pitted on lap 10 rather than lap 11 yesterday. I think I'd have gained a second maybe by pitting a lap earlier. Are you going to see a brave soul, Oliver, pit into lap 9? We're not going to see it. Oh, we do.
But Amino's in.
Amino has pulled the plug. We will see. Does that pay dividends when he gets around? And the likes of Dylan Vince, Veloce and Rasfield all pit on lap 10. They'll have seen that, Oliver, on their screen, on their timings. Will that make them make a move? I guess it will do. This time with the 10-second penalty. Silverstone quite bad for the... Oh, he's retired. So Chris Talman's had enough.
Yeah, the pit lane's a nightmare when it comes to the race. It's a very, very slow pit lane, to say the least. So, right, so now the Ferraris know that Amino is pitted. So, the Ferraris will get the sniff of that. So, they've got to box very, very soon, because Amino's got a good, clean track ahead of him. So, really, this is a good time for the Ferraris, and one of the Ferraris to go and box. It preferably is going to be Dylan, because he's the lead Ferrari, but let's see how the Ferraris are really playing this out. As Adler Scopo is trying to look at the back of Cluster at the moment, trying to go probably planning for a little overtake, I wonder. But here go the Ferraris, down towards Stowe.
Who's going to jump in? Dylan jumps in.
And I thought it's going to be Dylan.
And Rasfield doesn't. Rasfield stays out for one more lap. Is that the right decision? I'm not sure. But we will go on board with... Who is it that pitted first? It was. Where's the other Williams? Momino. Momino was the first one to pit. Indigo says...
Momino is coming towards Valen Club now. So the Ferrari's in the pits. This is going to be close.
Indigo says you've got to say the term gaggle of cars. Oliver, during your stream, you're not allowed to. I ban it. It is not allowed. Indigo knows this. It's a term I do not like. As Momino comes out then, and
he gets him. He gets him.
Does get him. He does get in. The undercut worked, Oliver. He's up into 6th place. That is going to work well because Veloce still to pit.
Both Veloce and Raz need to pit.
We're going to go on to the tyres. We're going to have a look at the tyres. Where are the tyres? There we are. 10-lap old Veloci Junior, Rasfield and Oluwa Ritchie, Leo Grotta and Adams all need to pit. Mo Mino and Dylan Vince, Oliver going along very nicely. Mo Mino especially, who could have just put him right up to first place by the time these guys pit in front of him.
Right, now, Ferrari's got to pit. Williams got to pit. They're both pitting at the same time. Right, okay, this is going to be interesting. So, Dylan and Mo are literally going down towards Church now, going onto the Angus Straight. I think this will be Mo Mino to take the lead of this Grand Prix.
They're all pitting. They are all pitting. Adams is going to be the next one to pit, surely.
No, he's going for another lap.
Where will Mo Mino come out? We have still got Veloz in the pits. He's slowly coming out. He's such a long pit lane.
This is going to be close.
Are we going to see Mo Mino does get that done?
So Mo Mino will be a net race leader once Adams comes in.
What a strategy call from Mo Mino. What a strategy call. If he can manage this battery now, he can just keep the drivers behind. But it does have Dylan Vince. Is Dylan Vince going to make a move onto the inside? Is he going to get the move on? He does go for a lunge, and it's a clean lunge. And that is Ferrari back into effective P1 of the race. What a move from the Ferrari driver. As Indigo says, by the way, I pitted onto lap 10 on the hards last week and got a puncture. And he got a puncture when pitting onto lap 10. Wow. So maybe we will see that later on in the race as we get to lap 24, 25. I know that Mr. SFR Doran, as we see Mo Mino through Magnus and Beckett's. What a move. What a move. What a clean move. Dylan Vince is having none of it. He's got a little bit of battery. He's going to go for the move on the inside. And he gets that move
and
done.
And as well.
What a double move from the Ferraris. Mo Mino must feel sick right now. Oh, what a race, Oliver. What a race Silverstone is proving to be for Speed Force Racing this week.
I mean, if it's good by last night, what happened last night, yeah, guys, if you want to watch last night, please check it out, because Keith will tell you it was an intense battle. He went through one of the most intense battles he ever had in the league, in its league tenure. In SFR, but now we've got both Ferraris back ahead, and also we got Mo Mino in there as well. Unfortunately, Raz has lost out. He's trying to catch up, but unfortunately, with the guys ahead of him on the overtake mode, the extra power in the boost, that means they'll have a little bit more power to generate. So right now they're going to pull away, and Raz is going to be left behind. So he's got to play this tactically to try and catch up.
Yeah, it looks like we have got a three-way battle, possibly four-way battle if Rasfield can come back into it, as we had last night as well. What a race this has been so far. What a race to commentate on. And we have got battles right across. We have got Oluwa Ritchie on the back of BTA Bow in 7th place, fighting for 7th place at the moment as he goes through Maggots and Beckett's. And then a little bit further back, you've got the two V-carbs potentially working together at the OWR boys.
This is Veloce having a little look. No, he's backed off. He had a little sniff then, but he backed off. He's playing it wise at the moment with his teammate.
Yeah, I think so. Is that...
Mo was having a little look as well.
He did, and Dylan Vince just holding his teammate up a little bit, making it a little bit scary for Veloz. I'm sure they're having a great time, and Mo Mino's not going to get the move done with it when he's got two red cars working in tandem in front of him into the first corner. That would be a very brave move, one that I wouldn't be trying to pull off.
Well, so what Mo needs now is his teammate to get onto the back of this fight. That's what he needs. I'm confused by this because Raz is on 2-lap old, fresher tyres than his teammate. I'm really surprised he's not called now. Is he under a second? He's just in the second zone as the Ferraris have a little squabble together. This is what Raz needs. He needs the Ferraris to squabble so he can close into this fight, because right now he's 8/10 behind this fight. He can do this. He can try and get back to this fight and then get the overtake mode that he desperately needs.
This battling ahead of him is going to bring him back in. He's a second behind Oliver, like you said, but these two Ferraris, I dare say, are holding Mo Mino up just that little bit. Probably saving battery. Looking at the batteries, Veloce, is he going to go ahead of Dylan and swap a little bit of slipstream with his teammate? He's not. He's going to sit behind him. He's going to wait. He has got Momino right behind him. Don't want to lose out on any battles further back. We have got WRRs on the back of Leo Grotta, but our closest battle, and we do have to stay with it, is the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Williams, as they have been for the whole race.
Ransfield is on the back of this now. He's getting the overtake mode now. He's in the overtake mode territory. Now it is a 4-way fight. And he gets the fastest lap.
Guys in the chat.
Veloce in the inside, and he gets it.
Does on the inside. It was clean. They didn't look to lose much time. Maybe swapping places. What a race, Oliver. What a race. We have got quite a few people in the stream watching tonight. Get your predictions in on the chat. We will read them out as and when they come in. I wouldn't like to be the one predicting this race. Oliver, if I was to take a guess, I'm going to say Dylan Vince is going to take the win towards the end.
I'm putting my money still on Veloce, you know. He's on a lap fresh on the tyres, but the guy who has the big advantage at the moment is Raz. He's got 3 laps, the same tyre life as Veloce, but he's still got work to do. So, at the moment, I feel my money's on Veloce to win. He's on the younger tyres out of this front free fight they got at the moment.
All managing the battery quite well, all with the battery left onto the back straight, which you don't see a lot around here. But all going along nicely. Rasfield is fully with this fight now, is in the top 4, and is starting to pull away from the Alpine of OWR Kit, who is just 3.5 seconds behind, so could come back, given a few decent laps. But we are going into the last 10 laps now, Oliver, of our Division 1 Silverstone Grand Prix.
Yeah, before we head off to Holland for the next week, the home of the Max Verstappen, the final one actually of the Dutch Grand Prix before we say goodbye to it, which is a bit of a shame actually. But we're losing Holland next season, so we are. A shame.
It is, and I do like it. It's quite scary to drive around with a lot of twists and turns. Pretty much Monaco wings almost, Oliver. I think it is around Holland, or it is for me at least anyway.
It's also cute. Monaco with a hint of NASCAR with the banked corners.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's, it'll be a shame to see it go, but we'll enjoy it for one more race next week. I guess we probably won't race it on the next game.
No, we're not.
Okay, so your closest battle then is Momino on Dylan Vince. Until lap 16.
Slightly starting to pull away now. It's around 6/10 now. Raz is just he's nowhere near at the moment, trying to catch up to this fight. Momino's still looking in there at the moment, trying to find a little peaky hole on the inside.
He just can't get the move done, Oliver. He's blocked out by them 2 red Ferraris every time. And it's going to take a monumental, one of Dan's favourite words, a monumental effort to get in front of at least 1, if not 2 of these Ferraris.
We've got a little fight in the midfield between and OWR Az, but looks like Az has gone past both of the Haas guys, which is pretty good of him. So he's now up into 10th. Penalty-wise, only 2 on Bruce and Adams at the moment in terms of the penalties. Adams 10, Bruce on 3. So my prediction of Bruce getting a podium, that's gone out the window. So that was wrong. So it's just down to these 4. Who is going to get solidifying their positions in this race?
I think you're going to have a battle between the Ferraris. I would love to see the Williams of Momino just having that one opportunity to try and make a move over the next 8 laps. Are we going to see a bit of battery management, Oliver, saving himself in maybe 60% as he gets to where he is now and trying to make a move on one of these Ferraris? I don't think we're going to see it right now.
Raz is getting very, very close to his teammates. So if I was Momino, would you think about the title, or would you... Look up there for Dylan. Raz was a little bit close to his teammate there. But, yeah. Would you consider the championship, or would you just consider, you know what, I'm going to press on to my race?
Yeah, I think it's. I think hindsight's a wonderful thing, and it probably would be if you had a little tap into someone and you lost the rears. But I think when you're on track, Oliver, you know as a driver, you're fighting for a podium place. You're not giving that up. You're not giving that up easily.
This is so clever between Raz and Momino, the two Williams. Be careful, you two don't want the Ferraris to get away.
Oh, we've got jiggling side to side, Oliver. We've got Rosfield on the outside, Momino on the inside. It gives him enough room, just enough room. Are they losing too much time because they're fighting? Indigo's just said the same thing. Are they now going to lose time because of this? And we've got NASCAR Crash Complication in the chat saying, hi, good evening, NASCAR. Whether you are Puckanettles and you are Oliver's friend, I'm not sure. If not, welcome to the stream. Enjoy this battle between the top four. We've got the Williams fighting each other. Oliver, they're losing time. What are they doing? Why are they doing this?
This is crazy. I don't understand. Look, understand. On most perspective, yes, I want to get a podium, but this is the problem. Raz is on fresher tyres. He finally gets through now. And Raz on fresher tyres, then Momino is. I don't understand why they're fighting or were they communicating or not. But now Raz is now just about a second away from the Ferraris. Is he in the overtake mode? He just is. He's just in the overtake mode, so he hasn't lost that much. Just lucky to be in the overtake mode. But now he's got the chase now to Dylan Vince ahead of him. But that was lucky.
Yeah, they have lost too much time. NASCAR Crash Complication just asking if you can join the league. Absolutely, we will get you a invite link into our Discord server. You can sign up and go through the process to get up and racing. Absolutely. So Oliver, I'm not sure if you can do that. In fact, what I will do, I'll go on board with Dylan Vince, and I'll just try and get a.
It's alright. I could probably sort out a link. You crack on.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So, Dylan Vince then, for good measure, Indigo keeps saying that is one of his favourite sayings, for good measure. For good measure, we are going to see the fight between Dylan Vince and Veloz Ayob Jr. One of your favourite sayings, Jamie, is any random facts that you seem to be able to pluck out of thin air for every track, as Oliver does as well. Oliver's and Jamie's knowledge of F1 is far superior to mine. Is unbelievable, the amount that these guys have in their brains. So kudos to them guys. I'm just here to give you a bit of a stream. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We do have quite a few people in the chat tonight, which is nice to see. But let's get back to the racing.
NASCAR Crash Complications. He said, dang, the Ferrari is gaining. Yeah, I would say the Ferrari is gaining, but also there's a big blue Williams coming towards him. Have you seen the gap between Raz and Mobile Charts? It's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a 3-horse fight now between Raz and the two Ferraris. But this is the problem. That's why I said at the start of the race.
Momino's slipping everywhere. He's I don't know if you're on board with him, Oliver, but he is. His tyres are screaming at him, and he's only on lap 10 with another.
And remember what Jamie said about 10 laps on the hards.
Yeah, another 6 laps to go as well, and he's already sliding left, right, and centre. But Rosfield going along all right, still within the 1 second. But the Ferraris have to be working together now. This is the latter part of the race. This is the business end. This is where the drivers make the money. So what can the Ferrari drivers do now just to keep Rosfield away from them? Who's just fallen out of that 1 second range.
So this is the bad news bit for Raz. Now he's got no teammate to help him out to squabble with the Ferraris. He's on his own trying to take on 2 prancing horses in that same fight. But unfortunately, with the Ferraris' perspective, they are getting away now. They're using the dominant speed they want to do. Okay, do you have light divisions like the average driver and a league for pros? Right, so Division 1 is the main, is the coverage you're seeing now. They're the fastest guys, and then we have Division 2, which is a bit more guys building up to Division 1, like myself and Keiths and Matty and Clusser, you can see on the screen yourself. So that's how it sort of works in SFR. We're trying to, the more drivers we get, the more divisions we come in. We've got the outside Adams on the outside of Leo Grotta and gets the move done. Great move there from Adams. Fantastic move around the outside.
Yeah, echo that, Oliver. It is pace-based divisions, NASCAR, so don't worry about your pace. You will be in the division that's relative to the pace that you drive at. So everyone's welcome. All we ask for, as Oliver knows, is clean and fair racing. Hard racing, but clean and fair. We don't want any purposely wiping people out, weaving in front of people. That's all we ask for. The more people, the merrier.
Exactly. The more people get in, the more drivers get in, the more entertainment you guys bring.
Absolutely. So NASCAR, does it have like on PC? It's all consoles, so cross play enabled.
Yes, definitely.
Oliver's put the link in for you. Join the Discord. Any questions, asking there. We are on board with Dylan Vince, who is not going to make a move on his teammate right now. We have got 5 laps to go, Oliver. As they cross the line, we will have 5 laps to go. Rasfield has dropped right back.
Exactly. I think the Ferraris have pretty much dominated and they calculated the race beautifully. They have absolutely done supremely well. Now from a 4-horse fight to a 3-horse fight to a 2-horse, 2 prancing horses. It's definitely Ascot. It's definitely Cheltenham. It's definitely the Arc de Triomphe of races. Definitely the Grand National. It's 2 horses facing off each other. Place your bets, please, ladies and gentlemen.
My money is on the viewer this evening. I think this has been a great race to watch this evening. We've got Olivier Probelli on the inside fighting for the top 10 positions, which in traditional racing is the last of the points in the race. Everyone in Speed Force Racing does get a point all the way down to 22nd as long as they finish the race. Olivier Probelli has relinquished his position, but you got Leo Grotta on the back of Adams. Will stay behind him for now. He's got a lot of battery compared to the Haas driver in front of him in 9th place. So we have got 4 laps left to go. We have got the 2 Ferrari drivers in 1st and 2nd place, and the 2 Williams just behind them.
And Leo Grotta gets on the inside and before cops. Brilliant move. And Probelli as well before Magnus and Beckett's great move there from Probelli as Adams is going backwards on battery, and I think OWRS is next as well. No, Williams just gets away only just and trying to get away, but no chance. That's the guy settling in for the lower top 10 positions as Dylan and AM Jr. are pretty much line as stern.
Adams on the back of his teammate Probelli doesn't get the move done into the last 3 corners. Adams and Olivier Probelli in the Hascars. Now starting to have a battle. We are having to see a common theme of teammates, Oliver, fighting with each other and losing time to people in the lead. We have got Rasfield not making any time back on Dylan Vince.
Oh, Probelli on the outside of the Grotta into Village. But it looks like he's defending it well. Well done to Leo Grotta, but now he's all about to hang her straight now and see if he can get past him.
We've got a battle between 4 drivers here. The V-Carb, the 2 Hazes, the other V-Carb, all in tandem going round lap 23.
No, it's Racing Ball now. Don't get confused with V-Carb last season.
Oh, sorry, it's not V-Carb this season. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Not Visa Cash App, MasterCards, Debit Lloyd's Racing Bull, as it was known last season. So that is our closest battle though, Oliver. It is between Az, Adams and Probelli. But looking up at the top 6, 3 different constructors. We've got 2 Alpines in 5th and 6th place as well. Almost falling into uniform.
Yeah, definitely. As Richie gets past Bruce, as Bruce is in the pits. Oh. Bruce is in the pits.
He's retired.
Bruce,
3 laps to go.
Should have finished the race, man. Should have finished the race. You're in a good position as well. I understand your tyres might be a little bit dead, but could have finished. But you know, let's wait till Holland.
We've got 3 laps to go, 2 laps to go as they come round to enter lap.
Oh, WS and Adams. Oh, a little bit of mistake from the Haas from Brabelli. Look up, right round the outside. Oh, great move there.
What a move! What a move that was. We're still
and
going on.
Down the inside as well. Oh my word, this midfield fight is crazy. Brabelli down the inside, trying to get past Grotta. Grotta holds on, and now he's trying to drive away. Adams trying to get in this fight and trying to pound his way through. This is great. This is Keith.
What a battle. Nice to see the battle in the midfield. This has been going on for what feels like the last 10-15 laps as this little battle down for the bottom 3 of the top 10. What a battle we've got. We have not got anything changing up at the front, so we will keep an eye for the next lap at least on this little battle, Oliver, between the Hazes and the RBs. With currently OWR Leo Grotta coming out on top, going along nicely and broken the slipstream of Probeli. So we'll see a fight between the two Hazes and the sandwiched OWR Haz.
I mean, I've got to say, NASCAR Crash Comp, if you're watching this and you want to compete with these guys, you'll come to the right place, because this is what you'll be dealing with if you do race with us. Great racing, close racing, fair racing. Go around the outside. Go on, Grotta. Go around the outside. Hey, that's gone there on the outside. Go on, try it. Try it. Oh, I was close.
Look at the batteries, Oliver. 89% of Probeli. He's really clinging on to that battery. OWR's almost using all of his. Adam's going along nicely, but Probeli in a wonderful position with his battery right now.
Oh, too right. I keep saying this before, it's a cat and mouse game with the battery. It's all about when to use it, how to use it. And now look at this. And because Ada's now trying to look at the inside of As, but As holds on only just. The Ferrari's only, well, is still 4/10 of a second. They're still lying astern, and then they're just settled in now. They're solidified their position, I think. Probably to the last lap. So this is going to be the main fight at the moment between these 3.
Absolutely, as we have the top 4 on to the last lap, with the guys just slowly behind. So we are going to see the likes of Veloce, IF Junior, Dylan Vince in the top 2 finish this last lap, who are clear of the Williams. We did have that battle between the Williams and the Ferrari for a long time in this race, but they have managed to break free. Is Dylan going to make a move, Oliver, in the last lap on his teammate? He has got the battery, as has Veloce. Is he going to get the move done? He does it. He's going to lose out because of that little snap there. Uses the RS, Oliver, to try and get back up with Veloce. I dare say he's going to run out the battery.
It's too little too late. It's all finished, I would say. I don't know, actually. He can try and build the best he can, but if Veloce will have something to match it. But for me, this is Veloce's British Grand Prix to win, and he will extend his lead in the Drivers' Championship.
That will be Dylan's last hope, last chance to get in front of his teammate. They will be really happy with the result, will the Ferraris, as we see Veloce come across the last 2 corners and will come across the line, barring any mistakes, into first place. There we go, a little wiggle. As Veloce and Dylan in the Ferraris come across in first and second place. We will then have Brasfield, Moamino into 4th place.
Just find a moment, because look at this. Probeli's calling out to Leo Grotta on the hangar straight. This is going to be close to the lower places.
Absolutely. Are we going to see a move done? I fear that might be too little too late, Oliver, for the Haas drivers.
Yeah, it is.
As we will see, BTA Bo come across in 6th and Oliver Ritchie in 7th.
Oh no! Adams has gone off!
Oh, Adams, what have you done? You need to get back across. Are you going to get overtaken?
He's high-centered it! He's high-centered on the curb!
Oh, he has as well. That'll put him right down there. That'll put Leo Grotta up.
Oh no!
That'll put Burley up. That'll put Az up into 10th place. Matty up into
No,
11th.
you got to finish it. You got to finish it. Come on. Oh, he's going to... Oh, for God's sake.
Olo Alice Cope into 12th. Closer into 13th. And we have now got Adams doing the donuts like he's won the championship. In 14th place. And
come on, Adams, finish the race, mate.
Get across there. Won't be happy with the mistake into the last two corners. After what Oliver will be an hour and a bit of driving, will be very frustrating. Does come across the line, across into 14th place, will be absolutely devastated. But the two drivers of Ferrari drivers of Veloce in first and Dylan Vince in second place. What a race, Oliver. Great to commentate and great to have you back in the comms box. What did you make of that?
Oh, brilliant. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the Ferraris literally working in tandem. Even the pit stop strategy as well. It was literally... It was a great decision from Raz to stop a little bit more earlier than the top three to try and get the undercut. It worked, but the tyres sort of gave up in the end. And then what killed it for me was the Williams fighting before the race end and not keeping up with the Ferraris, as that's sort of been the winning ticket, really. So, yeah, Ferrari deserved it, and they worked incredibly well together. So, in my view, Ferrari dominant, and they played it really smart today. So, my driver of the day, oh, my word. There's so many choose.
Word.
I'll probably got to have to save it to Veloce. He played a sensible race today.
Absolutely, I agree. I'm just going to run through quickly the final standings. Veloce, Dylan Vince, Rasfield, Momino, Kia, BTA, Bortolo, Alarici, Leo Grotta, Pravelli, Az, Matti, Alex Corpot, Closer, Adams, Bruss, Chris Tam, Gergley, and we got there with 3 seconds to spare. But
Look
yes,
at that.
I agree, Oliver. Veloce, our driver of the day. What a race to commentate on. And we will be back next week. Monday night is Division 1. Division 2, not Division 1, Division 2. We currently don't have commentators available, but we are going to try and get that sorted for you for Monday night. If not, you will have myself and Oliver for Division 1 next Tuesday. So, yeah, that is it. What a race. That'll it. So, I'm going to say good night from self, SFR Keefs, and I've been joined by our long-lost commentator of SFR, Oliver. Oliver, good night.
Glad to be back. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, cheers, guys, and hope to see you guys next week, next Tuesday for the Holland and Dutch GP for the final time.